Nathan, I'm going to point out a couple of things on your throws. The one thing I'll start off with the positive is your approach through the catch to the release. Your direction is on path. It's direct towards second base. That's a good thing. There's a couple of things that we can do to make your movements more efficient. The first thing I'm going to point is ball slaps leather. I'm going to focus on your lead foot, and I want you to look right here. And I'm going to start the time. You see the stopwatch down at the bottom. That's the first movement. As soon as the time's going to start as soon as your left foot moves forward. And I just want you to know that entire step there is unneeded. All right. As soon as ball slaps leather, instead of you jab stepping right here with your left foot, we're going to shoot that knee to the ball a little more aggressively before ball slaps leather. That gets your momentum going. So that eliminates that extra step. As you see, I'm going to stop it. And that's 0.2 of a second whenever your back foot really starts to engage. So we don't need that step. So we can eliminate that step, and that cuts out 0.2 of a second there. And then you trade places. Your right foot should be in the dirt now. And you can kind of see where you're at. But you want to be your right foot. As you see where your left foot is, you just want to trade places with your left foot. That's all the ground you need. And you're going to throw the ball with just as much authority as you want to with that little jab step there. Foot's in the ground, and then we're driving to throw, as you see, moving forward. Now, the next thing I want to point out is at the release. All right, you got a good firm front side here. All right, I like to see that. And you finish your throw with your momentum after the release out front. That's a very nice, balanced, controlled finish. So there's some definite pluses here. So I'm going to clear all this, and we're going to start back. And I want to let you know kind of where you need to be. I'm going to stop the ball. That's ball slapping leather. All right, so we're going to start the time. We want this time to be 0.65 seconds or lower. All right, but 0.65 is the max. And you see balls in the leather, and the time starts. And you see that extra jab step. We'll eliminate that. All right, your transfer is pretty efficient to the ear. I like how compact you are on the front side, but you're a little long on the back side here. I'd like to see this ball here in that vicinity, being a little more compact, creating a more whipping throwing action than a more elongated throwing action, which you have. So learning to be a little more compact there, that'll be big. But as you see, I continue to go. So we're at 0.65 where we want to be right now. And you're just now engaging that back foot and driving to your target. And you can see that upon the release, all right, you're 1 full second from the time the ball slaps leather to the time the ball gets out of your hand. And the movements are going to be just as strong. So for you, where you're at, even with the 80-foot field, I would focus on online long hop throws that are about 10 or 15 feet in front of the bag. Those are easy balls to receive by a middle infielder. And I would start there and then eventually work back to using your legs more. And when your arm gets in shape in about 3 to 4 weeks, you'll start making that throw on a line in the air, and you'll be a lot better. But for you, on an 80-foot field, I would shoot for pop times around 2.1. 2.2 to start with. You're at about 2.5 now, and you can, I think we can easily, I feel really confident to get you down to a 2.2 and then eventually into a 2.1 on an 80-foot field in a few weeks. But it'll take some time, okay? But as far as moving forward, that's all I have for this video. You do have a lot of pluses. The nice finish, don't change that. Don't change your action. You're very direct. We just got to compact and chisel a lot of this extra movement out of the way so you can, throw like a catcher. All right? I appreciate it. Good job today.